What's up, you guys? Nomicon here, bringing you my perspective of what entertainment is bringing us. And today we are doing something different. Today I'll be focusing on the Booster Course Pass for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Now, ever since the Booster Course Pass has been released to the public, people have been speculating as to what tracks from past Mario Kart games will be returning. And I people thought that Mario Kart 9 actually would actually happen, but since Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is selling extremely well, it's still selling like hotcakes. I've accepted the fact that Mario Kart 9 is not happening on the Switch anytime soon. So I decided to make a list of what tracks do I want to see in the Mario Kart 8 Booster Course Pass. So so I didn't put anything from Super Mario Kart because a lot of the tracks that were made on the Mario Kart games that came after it were like reskins but done a lot better. And I'll show you some and I'll tell you what. But the first track I decided to put in was Cooper Trooper Beach from the N64 one. This one is iconic to me. I don't know. It's kind of basic, but I think it could work. It's I think it could work. And for my second one is DK's Jungle Parkway. Now, I don't think there's a jungle besides DK Jungle from Mario Kart 7. I don't think there's any other jungle themed stage. So I feel like DK's Jungle Parkway would work very well. Number three would be Banshee Boardwalk, which is Ghost Valley, but which is a reskin of Ghost Valley technically, but it's a lot cooler. But I think that that's it for all the N64 stages. But though I could see one of these actually happen. Though I people do want to see Wario Stadium from N64, but I'm not sure how that could work because it is way too big. But if I have to choose a stage from N64, it would definitely be DK's Jungle Parkway. From Double Dash, the first one will be Mushroom Bridge. Dude, that stage is iconic to me. It's very. I know if they implemented it, it will look similar to Toad's Turnpike, but again, I would love to see a city. There's a lot of city themed stages, but this one is iconic to me. Then the next one would be Daisy Cruiser, which is a really cool track. I don't know if they would add. I There are some sections where I could see them adding anti gravity mechanics, such as the stairs, but I know it's too small of a section, but I think it could work. The the last one for me is probably my most wanted stage for Double Dash, Wario Coliseum. I know that I know it's way too. I know that I said that Wario Stadium is way too big, but let me make it. I want to make a case for Wario Coliseum here because this stage looks so cool and it's unlike. I don't think this type of stage has yet to be has been done, and Wario Coliseum to me is one of a kind. The ramps, the look of the stage, it looks so cool. It would look so cool in HD form. I know that I know that Dino Jungle would be cool as well, but yeah, that would be it would be sick. Uh, as for the DS stages, for I Luigi's Mansion would be so cool to have. Like I'm surprised that hasn't happened yet, considering that now that Luigi's Mansion Dark 3 is now one of the biggest games on the Switch. Like it has sold over 10 million copies. Like, that's insane to me. I feel like Luigi's Mansion from the DS coming back would make a lot of sense. The next one would be Delfino Plaza. That's a really cool stage to me. I come on, some sunshine representation. Uh, and then after that is Airship Fortress. That one is besides Waluigi Pinball, that is probably like the most requested stage from DS, and I could definitely see why. It's a it's a you're driving on an airship with bullet bills, Monty moles, and you are driving against a cannonball. And one of the sections is a castle fort. Yeah, dude, that stage is really cool. I would love to see this actually come to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe in HD form. Now, there are two tracks that I add from Super Circuit and those are Sunset Wilds and Lakeside Park. Now Sunset Wilds I think would look cool in HD form, but I think that has been added to Mario Kart Tour. As for Lakeside Park, I don't know. I feel like that. I feel like it. I feel like the volcano erupt. I feel like the volcano in the background will look really cool in HD. Then again, the Grumple volcano exists, so what do I know? Now we go to Mario Kart Wii tracks. And then the first one is Toad's Factory. That stage needs to be in that stage needs to be in the Booster Course Pass. It is such a really cool stage to me. Now, and the next one is DK's Snowboard Cross or DK Summit. That one is another really cool stage. I know that we just got a snow themed track with Snowland from Super Circuit, but this one is a completely different ball game. It came. There's a ski park. There's like multiple sections that I think would look really cool in HD form. And the next one is Daisy Circuit. I would also love to see that because it's unlike any other circuits that Mario Kart 8 has. It's basically a city themed circuit. It's basically Mario Kart's version of a Monaco Grand Prix. And the next one is my most wanted stage for Mario Kart Wii. It is Koopa Cape. I love this stage so much. I love the music. I love the aesthetic. I love the track design. Everything about Koopa Cape is perfect to me. Please bring this back. Please do. I know it's a Mario Kart Tour, but please, I would love to see this in HD form. And the last track is Maple Treeway. For having this style of track has yet to be done. And the Maple Treeway is one of the most iconic stages in Mario Kart Wii. It is a fall theme, autumn themed track, which would look so cool in HD. Now I know that Moonview Highway is another popular track, but like again, there's way too many city themed tracks in Mario Kart 8. It will look redundant, which is why I didn't put which is why while I'd be okay with Mushroom City, I wouldn't mind it if it's not there. But Mushroom Bridge, that needs to be there. Now we go to Mario Kart 7. The first is Shy Guy Bazaar. The stage design is really cool. It's an Arabian themed track, and the music is really cool too. There's a lot of sections where I would love to see that in HD. Another one is Daisy Hills. Also another really cool theme track. Also another really cool theme. That looks really another really cool stage I would love to see. The next one is Woohoo Mountain, which is the stage is literally directly ripped from Pilot Wings Resort or Wii Sports Resort, but anyway works. But Anyways, this stage is so cool. It's probably the most requested track from Mario Kart 7 besides Rainbow, the Seven's own version of Rainbow Road. But yeah, I would love to see this one. And the next one is probably my most wanted one, Rock Mountain. It's solely because of while it does look kind of similar to Moohoo Mountain, I want it solely because of the music. The music, it goes hard. I would love to see a HD rendition of it. And the next one is Wario Shipyard. It's another highly requested one from Mario Kart 7. I would really like to see that. It's a really very cool stage. You're literally the whole track is literally you're literally inside a pirate ship and it goes underwater too. That would look really cool in HD form. And the last one is Rosalina's Ice World. I also think that would look. I also think that would look really cool in HD. Also, Rosalina has literally become one of the most iconic characters in the Mario franchise. So you might as well put it in. And the next tracks are from Mario Kart Tour. I am not familiar with Mario Kart Tour at all. So I just listed them in because I just looked in the Mario Wiki. And the stages I put in is London Loop, Vancouver Velocity, Los Angeles Laps, Singapore Speedway, and Amsterdam Drift. I think London Loop has been data mined, but that doesn't guarantee that they're planning to add it in some. They're planning to add it. And for the last two tracks, feel certain that they're gonna add a Bowser's Castle and a Rainbow Road track in the Booster Course Pass. But we're gonna talk about the Bowser's Castle. For my you can choose. There's a lot of Bowser's Castle tracks you can choose from. You can choose from either the Super Nintendo one, N64, GBA, GameCube, the DS, the Wii, and 7. But if I were to choose one, I would choose the Mario Kart 7 one due to how dynamic it is. How there's so many things to go for. You would first enter the castle, then you enter some sort of volcano, and then you go underwater. Then you fly, and then you use a parachute. Yeah, you fly. There's a lot of things it will look so cool in HD. Although my honorable mentions will go to the GameCube version, the DS, and the Wii version. I want to see the 7 one. If they chose the other 3, I would absolutely be okay with it because those stages are really good as well. And as for the Rainbow Road, I am certain that they're gonna add a new Rainbow Road track. I know that the Mario Kart 7 one is a highly requested one, but if I were to choose one, I would definitely go for the one for Double Dash. The traction isn't the best. I just want to see it because I love the background. I love that they included those big. I love the how they colorize. I love the colors on the items specifically. It's just the background to me it's just so cool to me. And there's a city under, and there's like a city like down under the track, and I don't know, it's just iconic to me. I would love to see this. Also the music is amazing. I would like to see a remix, but although if they just port in the original version, I'd be fine with that as well because that's exactly what Smash Brothers did. But I know that as far as I recall, the Mario Kart 7 version of Rainbow Road has been data mined, but again, that doesn't guarantee that they're planning to add it. I mean, like in Mortal Kombat 11, Ash Williams was data mined and they didn't add him in. In Multiverses, there was Lord of the Rings content. There's no Lord of the Rings content in Multiverses yet. Yeah, so yeah, just because just because things have been data mined, that doesn't mean that they're planning to add stuff. They're planning to add them in. But otherwise, that's all I can say for the. That's all I can say for what my predictions are for the booster course pass. And if you have any suggestions on what do you think that they're planning to add for the booster course pass, let me know in the comments down below. And make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And make sure you follow my Instagram, Letterboxd, and Backlog down in the description down below. And if you want to, you can join my Discord, the Damage Inc. server, down in the description down below as well. This is Nomicon, and I'll see you next time.